Hi friends, this is Gail, Fava of 4. I'm trying to catch up here, and I have to go to the dentist, the doctor, so they can measure up my eyes for my surgery on the 14th. Then I'll be able to see. These glasses that I have on, I'm really desperate. They're all cheaters, they're all those little cheap things. But I can't find any of my other glasses, and this is all I have, and it's like I can barely see out of these because I can't see to find them. No, it's just because I put everything everywhere, and I can't find them. I don't know where my brain is. Actually, my neighbor, I had my one curtain off in the front probably for 3 months because it fell down, and I could get it up, but it sits on a piece of wood kind of like that one does in the living room. Now somebody else made that one, and then I made the rest. And the wood was starting to get a little bowed, I guess, because it just sits up there. And every time the cat would hit it, it would fall down. Well, I just got so aggravated I didn't do anything because I didn't know what to do. So the neighbor finally came over, and he put some nails in the two sides, and 2 of them to keep falling down. Great. The next day I'm thinking to myself, well, I need someone to help me. I didn't want him to have to wait to fold the whole thing and get it ready to put up. So I said, just put it up and I'll fix it later. Well, now I realize he put it up with a nail. And see those ties? Well, on the one in there, it's like this. There's 2 of them, right? Now, how am I supposed to get these over to the middle? 2 of them. And it's different than this. It's not a knot. So I guess I'm going to have to cut it and do something. Maybe glue it. I glue everything. My shower curtain that I put up, I glued up because the shower curtain doesn't go there, so I glued it up. And now after a few months, it kept falling down a little bit, and I kept putting it back up, and now it's just on the floor. Now I have to re-glue it. Glue. Just give me some hot glue, and I'm happy. I don't have a husband, just give me hot glue. Okay. This, I think, is entry 9. This is from Teresa Renken. And I got it Thursday or Friday. But I was trying to find her YouTube name, and I couldn't. So I believe a few people told me Teresa is her YouTube name. And because I get so flustered when I'm rushing around, it's like, and because my iPad now, I'm not getting any mail on it, and my computer says it needs something. And and now my phone's acting crazy, so let's just hope we keep connected for a little longer. Okay, this is from Terry. I took it out of the big bag. Look at that pretty flower she made, and then she put it on here. Oh my goodness. Look at that flower with the stick pin. Is that a gorgeous flower? And on the back she has a doily. I love flowers. I was watching a couple videos this morning on some different flowers. And I started picking up accents. I started listening to all these English people, and I started talking like them, like Sonya. I was watching her dye some things, and I was in the kitchen making some coffee, and I'm looking at what a mess my house is. Garage sale stuff, this stuff. The kids left yesterday, their rooms, the whole house is totally wrecked. And I was thinking to myself, well, don't even look at me, there's no makeup. I'm thinking to myself, in English accent, I'm thinking, if I died and somebody had to come in, they'd say, bloody hell, what happened to this woman? She must have been a little crazy for leaving her house like this. But it's like, the bloody poor woman, I start thinking in, and I'm starting to talk like that. I say lovely all the time now. There's just words I pick up. And when I was in England a couple times, oh, I came back and I had the accent already. I was holding my knife with my left hand, and I was eating that way, and you know, it just looks a little weird here. So I quit. Okay, I took this out. Ooh, look what a pretty binder. Red, white, and blue. See, I wonder if people buy those little things or they just keep them off of those things to raise things up. They keep them off of things that they buy. Isn't this adorable? Looks like jeans. Simple time. I'm sure you put pictures and whatever you want to in here. Oh, this fell off. And I did hear it fall, but I couldn't find it, but when I do, it's another star. I'll glue it back on. Look at this. She put all the bling on the side. I wonder if she must have bought it with this, or maybe that's what those die cut things do. Cut it that way. Look at the buttons. More room for stuff. I'm sure it's picture family picture here. You could do whatever you want to. I think that's what she's just trying to tell me, that you can put anything. Celebrate. Isn't that pretty? And look at the little palm trees. Just perfect for Florida. Though I haven't seen those colors. This is absolutely adorable. I don't have anything like this. This says remember. And this looks like they're paper, but they look like jean. Isn't that adorable? And then she has the binders here. That is gorgeous. Look at little cloud. Simple time, it says. It's like a little journal to put whatever you want in. Look how she weaved that. Isn't that gorgeous? Thank you, Teresa. Did I say that? From Teresa Renken? And I believe this is entry number 9. I just started going off at the mouth, and then that's what I do. That's why I screw up so much. But yeah, this is from Teresa or Terry Renken. Thank you so much. I have nothing like that, and it's so cute the way you did all those ties. It's Teresa without an H, Renken. Ooh, look at this. My first ever pocket letter. This was in there too. It came out. I'll show you in a minute. Look at this. These little cards, kind of like those. I don't know if it's like them or not, but I was watching the other day a video, and they called them ticket kits or something. Oh, I'll glue that back on. It looks like that might. Oh, maybe not. No. Look how cute. This is tea. Got the little flower. Oh, she's got something back here. Oh, look at that. Look at the pretty pin. I mean paper clip. I don't know if she made it herself or looks like she did. These little bingo things, and then she put it on this pretty paper. See, I'm not real familiar with paper stuff. I wonder if she bought it like that, or she had to cut each piece. A little bit of trim. Look how different that makes it look. In the beginning, I wasn't real sure I was going to like this pocket letter thing, but I think I'm really liking it. The more I see. Look at this. Here, you could probably get glare. Shoes. Butterfly. I love these tiny little flowers. Now, can we take these out if we ever want to and use them? Or do we have to keep them in here? That's the question. Now, maybe that's a dumb question. I don't know. Does that ruin the whole project, or is the idea to be able to use these? You guys tell me. I took the paper out of the one. Look, this says hello. Oh, this is one of those little oh, it's a TV. It's like a TV. It's a TV, I think. I have to find out more. I have some of these things, and it's like I don't know what to do with them. But this, it's really, I think you can just put it on stuff and put a picture behind it because it's really soft. Okay, you don't have patience. Okay. Yeah, we must be able to use these. I can't just sit there and look at them. These are little hearts and little flowers on the little stems. Some paper flowers, a butterfly, a tag. I know it's in here. I can see it's a it's a tea bag. Oh, good. 2 of them. Because Sonya said you use 2 tea bags and a cup of water, hot water, and a little salt. And she said she said coffee. 2 tablespoons, I guess, and water and salt. So she doesn't do that, all that boiling. Me, I was making like a big pot of water and throwing some tea in, and it wasn't looking very good. And so I'm wondering if she meant instant. I don't know. I mean, I haven't drank instant coffee forever. But if you're just going to take out a couple tablespoons, I would think maybe she means instant. And I think I asked her somewhere. But I don't know. So if anybody knows, with the tea, the coffee, that's what she said. That's all she does. Dumps it in, takes it out. Mine, I leave it there for days. I even have some still in the refrigerator. I thought, well, I'll keep it and maybe it'll get stronger. Fleur-de-lis and a wooden key. Butterflies. So I must be able to use these if I want to. But that depends on if I want to mess up this pretty thing. Let's see. This came from something. I bet it came from the book. It's Teresa. She's younger than me, I'll tell you. She's got 5 kids and grandchildren. She works for the post office, so if we have any issues, we'll just contact her. She's also from Ohio, like me. Cincinnati. She has the most wonderful husband. And he stays home and takes care of everything because he's had some medical issues. And he does all the work for her at home. I guess instead of sitting there feeling sorry for himself, he he's just pitching right in and taking one day at a time. So he stays at home, he does everything. She says, and yes, he even cooks. And she thanks God every day for him. She loves all kinds of crafts. Her favorite thing is altered art. I just love taking junk and giving it new life. My style is shabby chic and vintage, but it all depends on what I see in the item I'm working on. She said what her favorite colors are, pretty much the same as most of us that do shabby chic. She's been doing this for 30 years now. And she said until the day she dies, she is going to do this nonstop. And she also doesn't have anyone in her family who shares her interest. Isn't that funny? Same thing with me, really. No one shares my particular interest. My sisters like to do some crafting, but other than that, there's nobody. I don't even know. Maybe I'm adopted. She said if she goes before him, he won't know what in the heck to do with all her crafty stuff. But she said, you know, when she retires, she wants to just do this full time. She just loves it until she said, and she plans on crafting until the day she passes on. God help her hubby. If I go before him, he'll have no idea on how to get rid of all my crafty stuff because I don't have anyone in my family who shares my interest. Just think, 30 years worth of crafty buildup. Wow. She's actually from Toledo. But she lives in Cincinnati. Can you imagine? She's been working at the post office for, what'd you say, 17 years? Yep, at this post office. Wow. It's a good job working for the government, those kind of jobs. Thank you, Terry, for letting us know a little bit more about you. I'd like someone to send me something that's older than me. I think I've gotten this obsession about getting old, I swear to God. I'm like, I just can't believe it. Because I don't know where the last 20 years went. Oh, look at these. This came out of the package. I'm sure that she made them because I actually was watching the mini crafter, Michelle, the mini scrapper? Crafter? I don't know now. See? And she had gotten something from Teresa because she's having that challenge for her Cricut Expression. If I say the wrong thing, she'll kill me. I know there's an Explorer and there's an Expression. And I think it's the Expression that she's giving away in her challenge. So for just an ATC card or some goodies, so get on over there. The mini scrapper, I think. I put it in one of my, in the description of one of my entries. Look at that. Now these are really different from the other ones. The mini crafter. I don't know. That's when I know, you know you're getting old. Nothing comes to your head. Oh, okay. The bling fell off here. I'll put that back on. And look at these, because I saw Michelle had some of these, and I thought how cute they were. These butterflies. She put like these butterfly. Oh, I kept thinking I was turning this to the wrong side, and here it's on both sides. Now this one probably is supposed to. Yeah, it fell off. I'll fix it. I'll put it on the back. And the green one. Isn't that pretty? Oh, sorry. So I'll look. I think maybe the butterfly was supposed, or oh, here. Maybe. I think this is supposed to be on here. It fell off. I'll glue it back on. I'll fix it. adorable. And you know, everything I've gotten so far are things I don't have. You know, like I said, this was my first pocket letter, and I love it. And I will confess, yesterday, I was over Tuesday morning, yesterday and the day before. Don't ask me why. The kids wanted Chinese food, so while I picked it up, I said, well, let's just run to Tuesday morning because it's 2 doors down. And I bought more stuff. They always have more crafting stuff. But I bought stuff like stamps and papers, and I haven't done any paper stuff yet. I always do that. I've got a big, I don't know, a big mind for doing all these things. And now I have bags here, boxes from the garage sale, bags. Oh my God. Talk about a mess. I just love these clips. And I could even put, if I wanted to, a little magnet so I could hang them on the refrigerator. Of course, my refrigerator, it's one of those stainless steel ones. If I would have known that I couldn't hang things, this came off. I'll put that back on. I can only hang things on the side. So the side of my refrigerator gets, how come it is that we all hang stuff on our refrigerator? And then that's a big job. One day we gotta reorganize our junk on the refrigerator. I really like the way she did that. I need to start keeping all my bags. I need to keep out of the store. I hate shopping for clothes or anything. Steinmart's right here. Steinmart's clothes I love. They all fit. I don't think I've been in there in over a year, and I could walk to it. Once I'm in there, I do a pretty good job. I go to Sam's, I see these. I told you I bought them in every color. That's all you're going to see me in. Black, pink, blue, purple, I think. Well, I'm not trying to stylize for anybody, am I? Just for me. Right now, it's about what fits. Teresa, thank you so much. I don't know what I'm doing here. I absolutely love it. I hope you win something. I'm sure you will. And thank you for all the detail you put into all this. Oh, look, there's a little chair on that little doily. They're all just adorable. I think that little one came. See, here's one here. I'll figure out where it came from. In the mailing and it being so packed in, I'm sure they get all moved around. I love that little shoe. Let's see. Well, this looks like, look, this looks like it was crocheted. Isn't that pretty? A palm tree. Like, maybe, I think that's supposed to, I don't know. That's supposed to be like the sun? That's adorable. Maybe she made this too. Looks like out of clay. I don't know if she made this. I love those little flowers. I just love them. And I have a funny feeling, so would Pam, the one and only Grand, in her miniature things. Well, that's a good idea. Someday I'll make her a pocket letter. I'll practice. And I'll put miniatures that she could use on her little miniature things. When I see little things, I think of her and I try to pick them up. If my kids don't get to them first. Look at all these. Now that is adorable. I think I did a miniature something once. I had like a box and it had squares. This was in Ohio, so they did more of that stuff there up north. And in each little cubicle, I had a miniature. But you know, you don't think to keep those things. Thank you, Terry. I'm sorry it took me so long. Like I said, I did get it Thursday or Friday, along with a couple other ones. And I took it out of the package, so I have it ready, but I just wanted to be sure you didn't have a YouTube name. Because on this letter, oh, I forgot to show it, at the bottom it says my YouTube name, and then it stopped. And so I was thinking you forgot to put it on, to write it on. That's what confused me. But I was asking Donna Gonzalez, and I asked Michelle. And after a while, they both reassured me that you didn't have another name, so. It's Teresa Renken from Cincinnati, Ohio. Thank you so much, Teresa. She's a new sub, and I believe she came over from Michelle. And now I have to go scream at my cat because he's doing something he shouldn't be doing, but he knows I'm talking, so. Okay, bye everybody. See you in a little bit.